Hey all, Pete here. It is December and I am in the middle of probably the worst trapping season I've ever had. I've been trapping since the first week of November and I've only caught 13 coyotes and 3 fox. I haven't shot any videos for a while because of COVID. I've been out by myself and haven't been able to videotape, but today my nephew Coulter's with me and he's learning how to trap. He likes to trap beaver and stuff, but I don't have any beaver sets out right now. But I'm out here on this one landowner's ranch that I do predator control for, and he's got a 5-strand barbed wire fence all the way around his property, which is really hard to snare because coyotes can go through it anywhere. But I was out here last summer and I shot a couple of videos and I talked about these walk-unders that I like to put traps in. And right here we have an example of one of those. We got a trail going down this way, there's a trail out this way, and there's this big wide spot right here. And last year in June when I was doing predator control out here, I caught 3 coyotes right here. And I just put this trap in a few days ago, so no action yet, but I've got a trap bedded right here. Okay, now coyotes can cross this fence just about anywhere, but if there's a really easy spot like this is a really good place to put a trap. I've got another one up the fence line here, and that's where they've stretched 2 fences together. There's a stretching point and an anchor point with 2 really thick steel poles there and a big wide spot to walk through, which we're going to go check here in a minute. I've got about 25 snares along the back fence, but again, it's 5 strands, so I'm basically setting snares where I see hair in the barb and trying to fence it just a little bit, not too much, just real subtle. But places like this where, you know, there's trails on the other side, there's trails coming over to this. If I was going to snare this right here, I would have to fence it with some brushes and stuff. It's just easier to put a trap right there in the ground. And one of the funny stories last year is, or last June when I was doing this in the summer, I had a coyote get in this trap and he hit this hot wire and it killed him. He was dead when I got here. This is a pretty powerful hot wire right here. It knocked me down. Anyway, this is what I talk about when I talk about walk-unders. I might shoot one more video today, a short one, to show you this other spot. I've got one. But these are good spots for coyotes. And again, I could snare this, but there's not a lot of weeds right here. And so if I was going to fence it to make him go through right there, he's not going to go through. He's going to just walk down the fence a little ways and go through somewhere else. The coyotes don't like to feel forced. So, you know, put a trap in the ground when you come to these places that are coyotes are going through a fence, but it's too open to snare. They're not. You don't want to force them to go somewhere. Just let them go where they're already going. So anyway, this is what I mean when I talk about walk-unders. That's it for this video. Remember, God is great, guns are good, freedom is precious. Say your prayers.